Locale is an operations automation and an issue tracking solution. We solve for two main things in the operations process. We automate monitoring dashboards and reports and create a list of actionable tasks so that no one has to sit and manually monitor the data. We also send it to the right stakeholders in a team and tag them for resolution so that no one has to manually keep following up. In this video, we will cover an end-to-end workflow of how an alert needs to be set up on Locale. We will take the example of a logistics company creating an alert for delivery delays. The first step of the process is to integrate Locale with our data sources. This can be done through the data sources option within organization settings, and we have all the different data sources available in the market today. Integration to a data source is a quick 5-minute process where we fill in a few fields, whitelist Locale's IP address, and then we get to test and update the connection. We can also add an integration with the commonly used communication channels and also customer support platforms to ensure that we have a seamless communication with our stakeholders. Once this is done, we can then get into the process of an alert creation. We have already created an alert which we will be using for this example. First step in the alert creation process is to ensure that we have the data ready for monitoring. This can be done by writing the SQL query, and once we have the results, we can go to the next step, which is to establish the frequency of how the data needs to be monitored. We have 3 different options which can again be suited to our needs, and once the frequency is set up, we then go ahead and configure the incident created from this alert. We have an incident title which can also pick out variables from our data. We then have the incident priority, and we can also have the option of adding a playbook. A playbook is a series of steps that a stakeholder can follow to ensure that an incident is resolved in the shortest possible time frame. Once this is done, we then get to pick out the assignees, which again can be done in 2 ways. Manual assignment by choosing a user from the list of users. We also have a dynamic assignee possible through a column that we have set up in our data. Once this is complete, we again have labels which can be added in 2 ways. One is an automatic incident label that can be pulled directly from the data that we have set up. Or we can also manually add labels which help us understand why these issues happen and how we can minimize them in the future. So we have added a few reasons for the commonly occurring delivery delays. Once this is done, we can then set up notifications for the stakeholders who are assigned these incidents. So over here, we have a WhatsApp message and an email that goes out to the assignee. And we also have the option of setting up escalations. Escalations play a big role when an incident that needs to be completed within a given time frame is not, and then another stakeholder needs to be alerted. So over here, we say that if the incident is not resolved within 2 hours, the incident needs to be escalated to the shop. And once this is saved, we can then go ahead to the advanced settings where we have 2 main functions. Auto resolution is a process in which Locale proactively monitors the data in your database. And if an order has already been delivered, an incident that was previously created for that particular order's delivery delay gets automatically resolved by Locale, and the stakeholders can then work on the other orders that need to be delivered. We also have the option of adding an SLA for incident resolution. And for this example, it states that any incident that is created with a delivery delay needs to be resolved within 2 hours. Once this is done, we can then go ahead and update the alert with a title. And we can then get into the incident management process. We have an incident that is created, and we see that we get to understand the order, the steps that need to be followed by the stakeholders who are assigned this. We can also see the assignees, the escalations that take place. We can also see the priority, and we can see the different suggested labels that we have created as a part of the alert creation process. Any comment that gets added through WhatsApp is available here. And we can also choose the different reasons, and that can also be shown as a part of the comments. And we have the option of also adding responses. And once all of this is done, we can then go ahead and resolve the incident. After this, we can also understand our performance on Locale through insights. Insights give us all the stats on incident resolution, what are the commonly occurring labels as a part of the incidents that we have set up, how our team members are performing, and what are the alerts and how long are incidents taking to be resolved. So these can also be customized according to our needs. And we can also subscribe to these incident reports through an email, which can either be done at a daily or a weekly frequency. Thank you.